Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to this episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth daily coverage of your Green Bay Packers. We have new episodes every day, Monday through Friday, so hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Today, we're discussing 5 Packers veterans who will be fighting for jobs after the 2025 NFL Draft. And keep in mind, when I say fighting for jobs, some of these players may be in danger of losing their starting position, and some of them may actually be in danger of losing their roster spots altogether. Now, we're only talking about veteran players here, so any rookies obviously don't count, any undrafted free agents, they're not eligible. But these players are all fighting for their jobs coming up in training camp and the preseason. We got to start at the wide receiver position with 2 players, Bo Melton and Malik Heath. These two have given the Packers quality depth at wide receiver over the last few years. But even with Christian Watson scheduled to miss half the season, you got to figure this. The Packers are only going to keep 6 wide receivers on their roster. And you figure that Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks, top draft choice Matthew Golden, and third-round pick Savion Williams are all but guaranteed to make the roster. Christian Watson starts on the PUP list most likely, but that only leaves 1 spot open for either Bo Melton or Malik Heath. Now, one of these guys can still make the roster. One of them could be stashed theoretically on the practice squad if nobody claims them. But obviously, Melton and Heath will be fighting for their jobs during the preseason and in training camp. Add to that list Mecole Hardman. Yes, he is a veteran, and yes, he's never played it down for the Packers, but after the draft, it looks like his career in Green Bay could be over before he takes a snap in a regular season game. We mentioned the crowd at the position with 5 spots guaranteed. Hardman may have to rely on his ability as a return specialist to make the roster. But, the Packers do have some other candidates who can return kicks and punts. And maybe as a result, they let Hardman go. I get the feeling that Brian Gutekunst signed Hardman as a free agent, kind of as an insurance policy. So at least he would have 1 speedy receiver on the roster, even if he couldn't find a quality wideout early in the draft. Well, Hardman now faces an uphill climb to make the roster this year. Coming in at number 2, guard Sean Rhyan. Now, Ryan is not in danger of losing his roster spot, but his starting job certainly could be up for grabs. Why? Well, the Packers added Aaron Banks in free agency, and they drafted Anthony Belton in the 2nd round. Now, Belton was an offensive tackle in college, but the Packers like their offensive linemen to have versatility, and they believe he could play any of the 4 positions along the offensive line except for center. So you have Belton. You also have Jordan Morgan, last year's first-round draft pick, who is going to fight for the left tackle spot and for right guard. And Ryan could be fighting for his starting spot. Keep in mind also that Sean Rhyan is entering the final year of his current contract. So he is not only fighting for his starting job, but for a second contract, whether it's with the Packers or with another team beyond the coming season. And coming in at number 1 is offensive tackle Rasheed Walker. Again, I don't think Walker is in danger of not making the roster, but his starting job at left tackle is clearly in jeopardy. In addition to Morgan, who is going to get a crack at the left tackle spot. We mentioned 2nd-round pick this year, Anthony Belton. He also, played left tackle in school. So Walker going to have to fight for his job. Now, if he doesn't win the starting job, he's almost certainly the swing tackle this year. I've always liked Rasheed Walker. He's a feel-good story, a 7th-round pick, thrust into action in week 2 of his 2nd NFL season, and he ends up being the starting left tackle. He's a quality pass protector. His run blocking could use a little work perhaps, but he's done a good job of protecting Jordan Love's blind side over the last 2 years. He's also entering the final year of his contract, so he's fighting for both a starting job and another contract, whether it's with the Packers or somewhere else. But again, Rasheed Walker in danger of losing his starting job and after another year, possibly his roster spot. So who do you think belongs on this list? Feel free to comment on our video and let me know what you think. But those are our top 5 candidates on this year's roster. Don't forget to check out our website at thepackerspost.com. We have in-depth daily coverage of the Packers there. New articles drop every day, Monday through Saturday. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode of the Daily Packers Post. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. And of course, go Pack Go.